Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Football Manager Save with Manchester United. So if you watched the last episode, you would know we didn't really have a great time against City, Liverpool and Brentford. We drew 3 games in a row, so we've dropped 6 points as well. So that was kind of detrimental to our little start to the league. As you can see, we only have 9 points. We're fifth place, but the league table hasn't really taken its full shape yet. So yeah, there is some time to go. Also, in between that, we did play a game against Stevenage. We ended up beating them 5-1 in the EFL Cup, and we were drawn with Chelsea in the fourth round as well. This game I did sim, so it kind of makes me feel bad as a manager. The games that I did play, I did drop points, whereas the game that I simmed, the team seemed to play a bit better. But yeah, we're going to be going into the first game of this episode. It's against RB Leipzig. We are hosting them in Old Trafford. It's the first group stage match in the Champions League. So 30 minutes have gone by, and this is we finally got a highlight. I have been sitting there for a bit wondering when the hell was we going to get some action. Here it is. Leipzig have given the ball away to me. Here's Van der Beek, Ronaldo, here's Rashford. I think Rashford is offside. If, it did look offside. I don't think this is going to count, guys. Hopefully it does. Disallowed. I knew it. He ran a bit too early. Let's see the line. No, don't show us the line. So guys, we've gone into half time. We are drawing 0-0 at the moment. The only thing that my analysts have pointed out to me in terms of the first half is that Angelino has been crossing too freely. I can address this, but I want to address my players before anything because my players haven't done enough in this half. So I'm going to let them know I'm far from pleased. Defensively, I can ignore them. I don't really need to address them. Midfield wise, I don't want to be too angry. I'm just going to say I'm not happy with the playmaking. And up front, Ronaldo can do a bit better. So the second half has begun. We're instantly on the attack. As you can see, I have the ball with Van der Beek. Here's Sancho into Wan-Bissaka. Nice cross, and Rashford gets ahead on that. It's a brilliant start to the second half. Really intense. Sancho into Fernandez. Van der Beek loses the ball. Retrieve that back. Well done. Sancho plays a nice ball over the top. Ronaldo opens the scoring, and there's no doubt he's onside. Why did they need to do VAR for everything? He was clearly onside, man. What? Wait, what? I want to see that replay. Wait, what? How is he offside? So we've had 2 disallowed goals in this game. One coming from Ronaldo in the 50th minute. I could have sworn he was onside. It didn't show me the highlights. The replay, sorry, because I turned off the replay. I'll turn it back on though, so I'll be more informed next time that happens. So Leipzig have a corner, the ball swung in, cleared off the line by Stupinan, his first contribution in the United shirt in the Champions League. His Sorloth shot saved by David De Gea. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be a boring draw. I'm just going to shout words of encouragement. Don't know what it is, guys. Another boring draw at home in Old Trafford. We didn't even look like scoring the whole game. We did score 2 goals, but they were disallowed. Yeah, we're in a bit of a rut right now. So we have another game against West Bromwich Albion. We're at home again for 2 games in a row. I'm not going to make many changes. Ronaldo's going to be benched. He's been really wasteful lately. And we give Martial that chance to play up front as the number 9. And yeah, what I'm gonna try and do going forward, I'm gonna try not to change the starting 11 too often. I want to see more green links like the one with Sancho and Wan-Bissaka. In order for that to happen, I need to consistently play the same players and come up with like the main 11. I don't want to have to rotate so many times to the point where nobody's gelling together. Okay, so we've kicked off now. Like I said, we're at home. The last time we played, we drew 1-1 with Brentford. This time around, I've tweaked some of the tactics. I've asked them to play direct football again because some of them have been crying out for it for the last couple of weeks, and I've increased the intensity in terms of the press. So yeah, that's when we were scoring the most goals. To be fair, towards the end of last season, we were doing really well because we were pressing the opposition into mistakes, and that the direct football allowed us to create way more chances. Oh, nice ball in behind. There's Jadon Sancho. That's a goal. Martial's down though. It's going to be an own goal, but Martial's down. What's going on with him? So it says Martial has taken a knock and is indicating that he wants to come off. Push for the second. We need another goal. I need to see some goals. It's one thing that I've been we've been lacking from the last episode of goals, conceding them. Oh, see, it's just this. It's that type of thing. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you deflect the ball into the striker's path? Put your body in the way. So I'm gonna make that change. Ronaldo on for Martial. He's taken a knock. Yeah, I do need to go in the window. I might have to wait until next season uh, to actually invest in the striker role because I did spend all my money on Bellingham. We are leading 1-0, 2-0 on goal. It's better than drawing at the moment because that's what I've seen the last couple of games. We've gone into half time 0-0 or 1-1. So it feels good to actually be in the lead for once. Okay, so Wan-Bissaka back heels into Tuanzebe. Bellingham spreads play to the left. Here's Rashford. Cuts it back into Luke Shaw. Oh, penalty shout. He's pointing straight to the spot. But he's still calling on VAR. So the penalty is awarded. So it's going to be Bruno Fernandes stepping up again. This guy, Fernandes. He hits the post and it goes in. So it's 2-0 now. We're not playing fruity football. We're not playing nice football at the moment. It seems like we're edging by. Which is it's positive but it's negative. I don't like playing poor football. He's got a knock as well. See Martial? He's manning up and playing on. So yeah, I'm gonna make the last of my changes. Gonna bring on Matic. And I'm gonna try bring on Diallo for Sancho. Hopefully no one gets injured before that happens. We have an attack. Sancho slips Ronaldo in behind, and Ronaldo finally gets a goal. Oh my god. See. So we ended up winning 3-0 against West Brom. Yeah, Ronaldo's goal was the last goal. Just gonna praise them and move on. I'm not gonna say too much. Okay, so Martial's only out for 1 to 2 days, so it's not a serious injury. He could have possibly played on, but if he did play on, and he could have ran the risk of aggravating it, so I may have made a good call to pull him off as early as I did. So we have another game now. We're going to be playing against Monaco away from home. Another Champions League match. I'm going to keep the side as it is. Everything is unchanged other than Martial. Ronaldo did score in the last game. I'm just going to try and motivate this guy even more. I don't know what it is with Ronaldo. Some days he shows up, some days he doesn't. Bellingham's put in good performances lately as well. So yeah, he's gonna stay there. Hopefully, him and Van der Beek form a decent link. If they can form a good link, I think this partnership could take us a long way this season. So this time I'm gonna ease up. I'm gonna be less forceful with the situation. I'm gonna be a bit nicer to my players. I'm just gonna tell them to go out there, give the fans money's worth. They haven't reacted to that. They still remain composed. Pump fist. Hands on hip. Trust you. Oh, hands on hip. Oh, hands on pockets. Wait. Hands on hip. Hands on hip seems to work. There's a Badia Shil into Shuameni. We'll play that. Come on. Come on, let's draw first blood. Here's Rashford. Luke Shaw. To Bellingham. Takes a shot. Ooh, he hits the post. Really close. He drove that really low into the ground. I'm surprised he actually took that shot. I might have to take that out of his game though, because that was unnecessary, shooting from that far. And he isn't really known for his shooting ability as well, so yeah, I need to figure out how to take that out of his game. Ooh, nice ball over the top. Donny van der Beek hits the post as well. That post seems like a good luck charm for them and a bad luck charm for us. He smacked that post twice within 15 minutes. But as you can see though, we are controlling the game. We've had 8 shots where they've had none. They're not creating any chances. So we're doing quite well in that aspect. Each highlight just seems like we're posing a threat. I don't know what happened there. And Ronaldo, guys, I'm done with this guy, man. Ronaldo's an idiot. How does he try to... Why would you go for a dink and fail it? This guy's getting berated. I just don't understand why he does the things that he does. There's a Donny van der Beek. Finishing's poor. Guys, so it's another interval, and again, we go into half time, drawing 0-0. We've had a lot of missed chances, so there's no excuse for the chances that we've missed. No excuse whatsoever. So this is, I don't want to be that bad guy. I always have to get onto them, but I mean they're gonna have to learn the hardest way possible. So Bruno Fernandes has the ball. There's Rashford. Come on, take the shot. That's a soft penalty. If he gives that, that's very soft. I don't see much in that. Look at the coming together. That actually looks funny. They look like swarming ants. So he's awarded the penalty. So Fernandes steps up again. And he scored. So we're leading. Again, it's going to be another match where I don't really like the performance. These guys are celebrating like they've achieved something. They've missed at least 3, 4 chances in the first half. So we ended up winning the game 1-0. Another poor victory. These guys, they're astounded with what they've done. I'm not happy at all. These guys can be demotivated all they want, but they've not done enough. The attackers have been really wasteful. I want to address them, but it won't let me. Yeah, they've been really. I'm not even going to say anything else. Really poor performance. We relied on a penalty to get the 3 points at the end of the day. Yeah, the player that stood out is obviously the defender. He kept a clean sheet. He got 8.20 rating. So again, it's another situation where I'm praising another player for the defensive display. Instead of praising a player for helping us single-handedly dominate a game. So during the last game, I noticed that Nicky Butt gave me an instruction that was a bit helpful towards the end of the game. So I'm gonna be a bit more direct, allow them to be a bit more expressive. Um, yeah, I don't mind it being mixed, but the main thing that he told me to do is a request for them to cross early. Have I selected that? I don't think I have. Hit crosses early. Once we hit crosses early, I think it catches them off guard because Ronaldo's quite good in the air, and we have scored a lot of goals from last season in the air from crossing the ball. I've noticed that the players they do run to the byline and they just swivel back and pass it back instead of putting that deadly ball in. So hopefully that stops from here on, and we can start putting in deadly crosses. Because yeah, I've noticed that Wan-Bissaka hasn't been crossing it much. He's been giving it to Sancho, and he'll run to the byline. Rashford will get the ball and run to the byline, and yeah, we need to stop that. So this time around, we're gonna be playing Brighton. We're at home again. I'm not gonna change the side, like I said before. I'm gonna keep going with the same 11. See if we can form some partnerships on the field, and yeah, I want to get another set of 3 points. If we can do that, then I'll be a lot happier. We have won every game so far in this episode. I know I've been a bit down about the way we've played, but deep inside, I am happy that we are winning because we did play decent football in episode 3. We just didn't score enough and we just didn't win. So I'd rather win in a poor way and get the points over the line than play good football and drop a lot of points. So we have a corner with Fernandes. Ball crossed in and Varane heads it wide. Unlucky by Varane. We are dominant the game so far. We're only 10 minutes in. As it stands, we are sitting 4th place. If we do end up scoring a goal, we'll probably jump up to 2nd or 3rd. So with Bruno Fernandes on the ball, he's running down the right hand side. Again, we're running to the byline. We're not crossing the ball early enough. But Rashford's gone down though. Let's see what he's obviously going to give it. Anytime this happens, they do give the penalty. So the referee is called for VAR. The check is over and the penalty is awarded, and Fernandes can have another penalty. So far, he's not missed any. He's done quite well in that aspect. And he's done it again. He scored another penalty. So we're 1-0 up quite early on in the game. I just want us to push on and score more goals because that's what these episodes have been missing. So it doesn't stop us though. We're coming back. Ronaldo slips Rashford in behind. Rashford cuts it back. Sorry for the clapping if it's annoyed your ears. Fernandes with the goal. That's his brace. Rashford cut it back and Fernandes puts that away. So I'm going to praise them. They are playing well in this game. I feel really encouraged. Nicky Butt's really helped me. His instructions have really helped the squad right now. There we go. Another goal. Luke Shaw with the corner. Ronaldo with the header. Fantastic. So what Nicky Butt told me to do, he told me to ask them to cross a lot more. Also trigger press a lot more or more often. Also be a bit more direct. I've listened to him and it's paid off. So that's what hiring the right assistant manager gets you. I think we got the win over. Well, not think we have got the win over the line for sure, but I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's it. 3-0. We got the 3 points. Fantastic performance. We got greens on the field. This is what I like to see. A bunch of greens. So Fernandes, obviously man of the match. We have Sancho on the bench. He did well. Bellingham, he's the guy that probably needs to improve. But yeah, these midfielders haven't really had a good game. I don't think they really had much to do, I guess. Because I think the main show was about the defense and the forward line. And yeah, they showed up in this match. The forward was probably the highest XG that I've seen so far in this save, 3.21. That means we're creating a lot of chances. And we are taking them as well, which is really good. So we're playing against Rangers now. The game's kicked off. This is the third game in the Champions League. We are in a really strong position at the moment. We have 4 points on the table. If we win this, we can go up to 7. We have a ball crossed in by Sancho. Rashford heads it. Yep, goal number 1, fantastic. Bruno Fernandes again. He's been really prolific in this episode so far. Nice ball over the top by Sancho. Is Ronaldo. He's running through on goal. That's 2-0. Fantastic. That's his 13th goal this season. So I've put this on commentary only because yeah, we're gonna be here for ages. It seems there's a lot of highlights to go through. As you can see, we've created a lot of chances in one half. We've had 18 shots, but we've only had 4 on target. So now it's the 80th minute. It's still 2-0 to United. We haven't really had many chances of note. Here's Rashford, plays it into Sanchez. Sancho now. This could be a goal, I knew it. So Jadon Sancho's got on the score sheet, goal scoring sheet, and Wan-Bissaka's got an assist for himself yet again. Here's a Stupin and puts a nice ball in. Gets cleared out. There's McTominay into Rashford, into Stupinen again. Back into Rashford. Don't know where these crosses are coming from. Ronaldo Sanchez, you know, being really forceful now. This is why I don't like direct football, but Nicky Butt was right. It does have a positive effect on the squad when we play direct football. So there's Sanchez again. Martial back into Sancho, not back into him. Good cross in, and so yeah, we got the 4th goal in the last minute. There's no call for offside. Don't need VAR. That's for certain. So yeah, we smashed Rangers. So let's take a look at the table now. We're on top with 7 points as it stands. We have played our game, whereas they're kicking off around 8 o'clock. So yeah, if they win by more than, let's say, 3 or 4, they can overtake us or be level with us completely. But if they don't score as many as 2 or 3, yeah, we're going to be on top of the table still. So it's a good look for us at the moment in terms of the Champions League group stage. So we're going to take a look at some analytics now. So the analysis says our attacking and defensive performances indicates that we are very good defensively and having good in attack. We are a hard team to score against, and we should walk over most teams in attack. So it's very bold of the analysts to say stuff like that. So with the Rangers match, we did play out the back quite a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of passing combinations in this little triangle here. So De Gea was he has listened to the short kicks instruction. He's done quite well with that. Varane struggling to get the ball to Rashford. I don't mind that. He's quite far away. So Varane, he has a really high passing percentage. Simply because he passes the ball quite a lot. And it seems to me Romo's doing well at centre back as well, passing the ball out from the back. Let me see what foot he is. Is he right-footed? I think he's right-footed. Let me get rid of this screen. Yeah, he's right-footed, so he can fit in to that ball-playing cover position. Does he have the pace? He doesn't have much pace. Varane is faster than him. But I think he's technically gifted enough to play that role next to him very frequently. 2.29 goals per game. That's quite good. That's an improvement from the last time we looked at it. From the last time we looked at it, it said 2 goals per game. Expected goals has increased as well. Passing percentage has increased. I can't remember the crossing completion. I won't cap about that. Clearances per game, blocks per game, interception per game. Conceded. So conceded per game is still under 1, which is good. we have improved in this episode on our defending. We've had a few clean sheets. In fact, let me remind myself how many clean sheets I've had. So we've had pretty much 5 clean sheets in a row, including this draw. So yeah, we've done really well defensively. We've been able to shut out all the attackers that have opposed us in this episode. So we're at the end of the episode. Let's take a look at the table now. We're currently third place. We played 7 games. We are 1 point behind Tottenham, who are second. They're on 16 points. Uh, West Ham are at the top. They're on a really good run at the moment. They have 18 points. They've won 6 games and only lost one. Liverpool, they're laying in 7th place. Chelsea are 5th. With Arsenal at 4th place, they're only 1 point behind us. City continue to do badly. They are 13th with 7 points on the table. Who would have thought the league champions are doing this bad? I think Guardiola does plan to leave at the end of this season anyway. But yeah, it's looking really toxic over there. Manchester doesn't seem to be blue at the moment. Alright, guys, so yeah, we're at the end of the episode now. If you made it this far, please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop some comments below as well. Give me some suggestions on tactics, also a striker, because yeah, Ronaldo's not going to last too long. Martial's injury prone, and I don't really have an idea of any strikers. My mind has drawn blank. I can only think of the already established strikers, and yeah, we don't have that much money to play with. We just quickly take a look. Yeah, we only have 8 million in the bank account at the moment. But yeah, like I said, drop some likes, leave some comments. Goodbye for now.